And we are back. Another beautiful Thursday. Another live stream. Episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. Zero. Oh, we got one audience member. How are you, C-Ban? Mandy, once again, hello. I believe Mandy Perez was the first viewer last week. But anyway, at any rate, how are you guys doing this fine Saturday? From Ethiopia, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Andrea, I don't speak that language. Could Google Translate, but I don't have time. We're doing a live feed. RIP, Big Anna. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jake. I was told not to mumble the questions, to actually read them out. Hey, from the Netherlands. Hello, from Canada. Hey man, love the content. From Cyprus Hill. Thank you. We got our coffee, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I am not responsible. Different mug every day, right? Different shirt as well. You guys noticed? Hartford Whalers. Wheaton. Cool whip. Guys got any questions? This is a Q&A after all. Guys generally ask me my favorite bodybuilder. Random, but definitely see you doing some voice work on Family Guy. Peter. Do you love to work out? From the best running back. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. I enjoy it thoroughly. Deadlift, squats, bench press, dumbbell flies, dumbbell press, chins, T-bar rows. I love them all. Standard curls, preacher curls, concentrated curls, curling my hair, curling on ice. Can you show more natural updates? That's it. You get one shot of the gun. Working on the peak. The beach. The beach is that way. The concession stand is the other way. Over there. Wait, I mixed them up. They are one way or the other. I like your analysis of Indian bodybuilder, including Sunit Jadhav. Good research. Thank you. I'm 29, natural, 90 kilograms, about 15 to 20% body fat. Well, there's a big difference. Once you start cutting into the less than 20, it starts to show. Some people it shows more. You have big separated abs, it looks like you're in better condition. And it would be good to show some more natural shows. Well, the thing of it is there natural shows? Costs them a lot to test them, so. 22-inch arms? Yeah, I got 22-inch arms. 20, maybe even more. 24-inch, 12 apiece. Huh? No? Anyway. Haha. Not your natural updates. The shows. That's what I'm saying. You don't know if they're natural shows. They get fake PPs, and even if the guy's watching them pee in the cup, they can still pass them tests. What are they going to do? Have to go grab it and, oh, that's a rubber one. Oh, wait a second. That's real. They don't know who's natural or not. I've seen guys my size, not even juicing, juicing. Hi from Portugal. Hello. 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 What is your opinion about Greg Doucette? Very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. I like Greg Doucette. That was a guy saying that. I wasn't saying that I like Greg Doucette. I don't mind the guy. He dissed one of my videos one time. He could have easily, said, well, I agree with Marx analysis on it, but he shouldn't have did the video. And he did. He agreed with what I was saying, but he neglected to mention that. Are you planning to use TRT someday? No. I don't like your little TRTs. You say what you mean. Testosterone replacement therapy is what you're talking about? Is what you're saying? Peasy. Who do you got for 11th at the Olympia this year? Charles Griffin. Are you bulking, cutting, or main gaining? Neither. Main gain. You mean maintaining? I'm just maintaining. I'm not looking to do anything really. Just keep in shape. Keep in shape for the wife. Hey, gotta do that for them. My house is for sale. Oh, come on. This is not a realtor. Or is it? Buy your house today. Marx Max Muscle, full day of dieting. Eggs, oatmeal, 4 eggs, cut 1 cup of oatmeal in the morning with blueberries, generally a banana, usually before. Actually, yeah. First wake up, I got nuts, unsalted nuts, whether it be cashews, pecans, things of that nature, with generally a banana, and then ease into the eggs and the oatmeal. And then from there on in, it's rice, fish, green beans, rice, chicken, broccoli, same thing. Several eggs before bedtime. That's my diet. Is 31 too old to get to bodybuilding? No, no. I started really training in my late 30s, and I seen a few years of increase. And then as you hit your a little bit older, you get aches. Well, I did professional wrestling for years, so I had little aches and pains, back, things of that nature. But no, 30's your best growth years. My goodness, my soul, man. Are you related to Karl Marx? No. Who is Karl Marx? Told you I would chiming in. Now to go get my shoulder workout done. Always enjoy your videos. Good job and thanks. Thank you, the body beat down. I believe that guy's in his 50s. Stronger now than he ever was. If I'm not mistaken. Is that you? Is that you? Sounds like a sneeze. Is that you? I love the Whalers shirt. I have an old one. My brother just got me this for my birthday. He just bought me this. Thank you, Brett. His name's Brett, just like Brett the Hitman Hart. Big Ramy rumor of retiring. Is it bad for bodybuilding, but healthy for him? Can't go too many years full gear. Is it good for bodybuilding? It it speeds the evolution up because automatically a younger guy is going to take over. Whereas if that younger guy didn't take over, it would have been a few years of him second string to Ramy, and this way, at least it'll kickstart a. It'd be like if Dorian Yates had kept going for another 2 years. Would Ronnie Coleman have been the same? We wouldn't have got that 98, 99. What is your favorite bodybuilding show? Great channel. I've answered this before. I like watching the old early 80s events. They're so cool. They're so cool. They're neat. But I like watching them all. Hey, I like watching 2013 is fun. It's a fun one to watch. The guy that made Marxism. Karl Marx, he's a Marxist. Are you natty or nah? Well, of course. Well, like I said earlier, there's guys smaller than me that are juicing. So yes, I am natural, always, lifetime. Because I never competed in bodybuilding. If I did, then I would have juiced. How old are you, Mark? 30. Oh, whoops. Four, 41. So 40 years old with 1 year experience. 41. Sounds better than saying 40. 41. Mark Karl Marx is father of communism. Alrighty then. Yes, sir, that's me. Took you a while to answer, buddy. Beat down. Wow. Thought you were doing a shoulder workout. Squat thrusts. Can Wesley Vissers be in the top 5? If they're looking for that, then yeah. And he is classic in a way. Isn't he? Isn't he? I like Wesley Vissers' physique. Look at this comment. A gay. That's it. Just a gay. That is funny. Do you watch RX Muscle? Yes. Love RX Muscle. Dave Palumbo is the man. I drew a picture of that dude. You guys follow me on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram. Hit thumbs up on the video. Hit thumbs up on this video, by the way. Let's see if this works. Hit thumbs up on the video. Oh, I just one of you guys took your thumbs away. I'm just joking. I got one. Thank you. All right. Do you love your Oh, I got a couple. I got a few. Up to 17 now. Wow, that does work. Depending on when you ask them in the video. Everyone, do you think then Phil Heath fixed his bubble gut trouble already? It's more of tissue damage. What do you like more, pro wrestling or bodybuilding? Oh, bodybuilding. Now, I don't watch wrestling. This dude have the best voice on YouTube. Thank you. You're very funny. Good job on this channel. I'm funny? How am I funny? So I'm here just to amuse you? Am I funny looking? Am I funny strange? How? You tell me I'm funny. You sit out here with your bare face hanging out and you tell me I'm funny? Explain yourself. Funny. Dance, monkey. I'm just joking. Ray Liotta. I hit the thumbs. Oh, sorry. I missed a bunch of your questions, guys. Trying to do a little acting scene there. Is the Masters Olympia a good idea considering the thing about the Masters, there's guys in their 40s that are going to compete anyway. At least this way, they won't push it so hard, so it actually might extend their careers. You know what I'm saying? There's guys that will not retire in their 40s. They have sponsors, things of that nature. They get plates to put food on, feed their family. So this way, I think it might have a weight cap for the Masters so they don't get so huge. There was guys in the olden days. Oh goodness, the master poser there. Ed Corney competed till he was 90. Look at Robbie Robinson. They're all still in great shape. They all competed in their 40s. Boyer Co. still going. Mark, are you from Canada? Yes. Do do you train your voice with No. Nick Walker versus Derek Lunsford. Joe Pesci, yeah, but he was talking to Ray Liotta. Do you think Phil Heath will lay the egg? No. Goodfellas, yes. You know you use your voice for sleep? Wow. Thumbs up, carrot. Buff carrot. Yo. Do you think video with top 10? Can you do a video? That's disrespectful. I try to keep positive. Try to keep positive. Maybe I'll do a bubble gut video. I did a too smooth monsoon video. What's your favorite fruit? Bananas and blueberries. I like a tag team. Haha, nice. Funny scene from Goodfellas. Yes. Two said earlier past. Yeah, I was going to do that scene last week. You'd see at the start, somebody told me I was funny. I was about to launch into that whole scene. And then later on in that same video, somebody told me Ray Liotta died. And I didn't even consider, hey, I was going to do him and Joe Pesci's scene. It was weird. Weird, man. Do you like Indian food? What kind of Indian? Like, hey, how are ya? Or da ba da ba da ba. Indian. Which kind? And take a joke, people. Please. Peeled. So peeled. Please, somebody asked me to do the Sean Ray voice. Hey, bro, can you give a shout out to Gummy from the gas station? Who's Gummy? Hey, Gummy, at the gas station. What is the max number of competitors? I believe there was 20, 21 or 22 competitors one year. Maybe more. There was like a 2002 or 3 or something like that. There was a pile of competitors. I can't remember. Wouldn't be 30. Wouldn't be 30. The maximum number of competitors at the Olympia. That's a good question. Do you the minimum number was 1. 1 competitor. Happened a couple of times actually. Sergio Oliva. Do you think that there might be a change in bodybuilding on how they are supposed to look over the next few years? Well, they've been evolving slowly right in front of our very eyes. They want a more aesthetic look. I'll be back. Where is the thumbs up? Yeah. You guys gave me 25 thumbs ups. Thanks you. Thanks yous. See, it's live. I can't edit that out, which I like. You should use your voice to MC bodybuilding shows. Hey, that's the dream. I'm young. I don't want to take Bob Ciccarello's job yet. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I suppose I wouldn't be able to say that. Humans. Humanoids. Does Nick Walker have what it take to take out Ramy this year? Wouldn't that be cool if Ramy didn't compete? With Brandon Curry not, looking no disrespect to the guy, but that would be awesome. Hey, Marx, good day. Do you agree with Seth Faros regarding the statement open will be gone after 5 years? No, open bodybuilding is the name of open. That's the top. That's bodybuilding. They changed the criteria of it, sure. Oh, I missed that one. Now 50. Oh, I missed that one. How tall are you, Marx Max? 5'6", 5'7", just a wee one. Do you think judges stop caring about calves? I don't believe in that anyway. Chris Dickerson, Kai Green, Phil Heath. Hey, I can keep going. You want some white ones with small calves? That's a racist remark, and I don't buy into it. Dennis Wolf, Ian Valier. The list continues. For goodness sakes. For goodness sakes. You guys asked me, or at least one person, read the comment. I'm not going to read that one. Your favorite body part to train. Back. Take a look at the back. I like back training. I like training it all. Marx, am I wrong that I feel like Olympia this year will not go to Big Ramy due to his announcement of retiring? His announcement of retiring and lack of appearance. So do you think Ramy will? Do I think Ramy will retire? I think this is all a big ploy. Ploy. They tried it last year. He'll be there. Your favorite body part? You already asked me that. Nick is taking it all in December. I'm telling you. Michael Crizo at the Olympia would be awesome. Your favorite body? Come on, Devin. I'll block you. Hey, Marx. Marx will not tolerate. That's right. I won't. It's just. I just told you. I listed off. I listed off a bunch. Dum dum. Wow. Foolishness. We need Sean Ray impression. Can't do Sean Ray. I am excellent. I am good. That's Sean Ray. Who do you think out of the 80s bodybuilders would have a shot at cracking the top 5? You never know. You never know. I think Phil Hill was incredible. Edward Kawak was incredible. Bodybuilders from the 80s that would do good today. Love your channel. Thank you. Yeah, you named like 3 examples. I can keep going. It wasn't racist, YouTuber. I was just, it's kind of. And like I said, I've looked up and down the history of calves, and that's not true. That's not true. Arnold had tiny calves when he started. Sorry, Marx. You are being foolish. Oh, that's YouTuber sucks again. Of course I'm foolish. What is your favorite division in bodybuilding? Open class. Can we get a Flex Wheeler impression? Not really. He's like a Sean Ray. They all kind of have your standard robot voices that they're hard to. Would Hunter be in the Mr. Olympia in the next 10 years? For the next 10 years? In the next 10 years? Could Hunter be the Mr. Olympia champion? No. Not for 10 years. My goodness, somebody would come along. Who's the best bodybuilders from Germany? Oh, Dennis Wolf was good. Marcus Ruhl was good. Bunch of them. Dennis James. Hi, Mark. Love from Italy. Ronnie Coleman impression. All of them, he says. Kind of got a Texas accent. Making fun of Texas accents. That's prejudice, not racist. Have you seen Hattie Shupin's shoulders? He really juices them up during showtime. When was the last time you had short hair? Oh, 20 years ago? Probably. Paul Dillette had the best calves ever. There you go, Paul Dillette. Wow. YouTuber sucks. Your favorite physique in open class right now? Favorite physique? Quentin Uriah, maybe one of my favorite physiques. Hi, Marks. How are you? How the live stream going? I don't know. I'm not watching it. trying to read your guys' questions. Hey, CK Darren. What's up, man? Do you think Derek Lunsford is the future, considering his amazing guest posing? I think he would be, if he went to open, that is, I think he would be the Sean Ray of today. I think he would be the Sean Ray of today. I think he would be frustrated. I think there would always be somebody bigger that would best him. But then again, how much lineage is he going to get staying in 212? Gunter is good. Oh, yeah, Gunter. Yeah, yeah. German, I didn't mention. Who's going to take the throne when Ramy retires? Depending on what year. If he retires this year, it'll be a formality. I mean, look at the placings last year. It'll be Curry for the win. Marcus Rule impression, please. Does he even talk? He smokes cigarettes. Opinion on Indian bodybuilders. There's some great ones. Marx, love you, brother. You cracked me up and helped me get through the pandemic. Love the comedy in your videos. Oh, I try. Samson Dauda has the best of all worlds, in my opinion. Samson Dauda, well, I mentioned earlier, Quentin Uriah, he's got a fantastic physique. Maybe bigger calves than Samson. Huge calves on Quentin Uriah. YouTuber sucks. YouTube doesn't suck. I love you, YouTube. Get to the chopper, come on! Fall into position. Situation. I really like Hattie's show. Yeah, they're good shoulders. Formality. How about Bonac? Well, I thought Bonac was beating him at the Arnold. But if that's the story, the way the judges are looking at it, and it'll be the same situation. Andrea Muser was good. Yes, he was peeled. So peeled. I gotta put my throat forward like this. Peeled. I think Quentin lacks the back. No. The backs. He needs a little bit more size. He has nice lower lat insertions. Quentin's back's not bad. Just needs a little bit more size, and I think he'll get it. Also, Samson has more graceful leg development. Maybe. Is that your real voice?
This is my real voice, alien humanoids.
The other aliens would be upset. You know, me going onto a live feed, admitting that I am one. If you could choose, which bodybuilder would you like to be? Would I like to be? Wouldn't want to be anybody, I guess. I don't know. Be myself. I'm not a bodybuilder. Dwayne Walker, he's got an incredible physique. You hear about Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman breaking into Temple Gym? No, I didn't hear about Ronnie Coleman and Lee Haney breaking into Temple Gym back in 1996 when they replaced Dorian's 45-pound plates with 100-pound plates to injure him to stop to... Well, isn't that something? Never heard that one. Missed that one. Guys are fast. Your favorite Hollywood physique nowadays? I don't really watch too much of the film industry. I guess Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Boom, chicka, boom, bounce. Bonac will win. Yeah, I had a dream a long time ago, back in 2019, that he won. Vivid, I remember it. I predicted him to win back in 2019, but he didn't. We all are aliens. We live in cosmos. Mark 13?
Zootroy, is that you?
I think the classic competitors are starting to look freaky. How about you? Do you agree? They look pretty good. Oh, call them freaky, peaky freaky. Do you follow the updates of Hassan Mustafa? He'll participate in the upcoming Puerto Rico Pro and made an awesome package this year. I hope he dries out his gluteus maximus. Marx, do you think Bonac gonna sneak his way into the top 5 or 4 spot this year? Or say in 6th or lower? I think he's gonna get into that 5, 4 place, maybe even higher. I think he could do what it takes to defeat a Hattie Shupin, to tell you the truth, and a Nick Walker. Huh? People ever do that to you? Like, I don't know what that means. Point your forehead at somebody. Phil coming back. What's your say? Maybe for the master's class. Jay Cutler, please. They told me that I was a perfect size at first, so I maintained. But then I met Ronnie, and he was big. He was big. I feel you have to have crazy body parts to win a Mr. Olympia. I predicted Nathan Diasha to have Mr. Olympia one day. Yeah, so did I. But after giving in second thought, I won't, because he is good everywhere but the best in one body part. That makes sense? Maybe a little bit of Homer Simpson. I found charm in your voice. Read my full comment and think about it. Thoughts on bodybuilder Steve Davis back in the 80s? He had a lot of vascularities, baby please. Is that Steve Davis? Late 80s, early 90s? He might have been a universe, actually. Bonac is better than Nick. Yeah, I agree with that. What's your cup say? I'm not responsible for what my face does when you talk. So I could sit there and drink my coffee, you can say whatever, and hey, I'm not responsible. If I go like this. You think Rick Krause, aka Rick Krause. It's Krause, Rick Krause, aka the Rooster, improved his physique throughout these years? Of course, he's a lifeguard. He saves people's lives. Do you think Lou Ferrigno got robbed at the Masters? Oh, come on. Robbie Robinson's my favorite bodybuilder of all time, so I can't very well say that he didn't deserve a Sandow. It was close. He could have won. But was it a robbery? No. No. Robbie had much more aesthetics, things of that nature. And look at those peaks, guys. Look at those peaks. Good physique on both of them. But not the best in... I meant. Okay. Have you ever visited Nahana Valley? No, I haven't. Heard some crazy stories about the wildland. Never have. Never have. Rami has lost the fire and desire. Really? Ladies and gentlemen, read it here. Rami has lost his fire and desire. Both. If this saves his life to retire early, I'm good with this. Oh. Okay. Will Phil make a comeback? Any hope? I honestly have no interest in seeing Phil Heath come back to place 3rd, 4th, 5th, lower. He's not going to win. He is not going to win. If he was going to win, if they wanted him to win more Sandows, he would have won in 2020. And he did not. What did he get? 3rd? 3rd, I believe? Who's better, Charles Griffin or Samson Dauda? Ooh, That would be a good one. I would definitely go with Samson myself, but Griffin is right there with him, man. They both pull those vacuum poses. I don't know. That is a close one, to say the least. Is Louis Marco the YouTuber we want, or the one we deserve? I don't know. Louis Marco never makes videos anymore. I think he lost his passion when Bonac grabbed a hold of him. Grabbed a hold of him, not out of him. He took the soul out of him. Any chance Big Ramy makes a big leap, a la Ronnie 2003? No, man. You got to think. Ronnie Coleman just jumped on some serious juice a few years prior, and then he messed up 2002. He came in so lean that, he had to do something. And Ronnie Coleman was big in 1999. A lot of people don't realize at the what was it called? The World Championships? I think it was. Look at those pictures. Ronnie Coleman, 1999, the World Pro Championship, something like that. Something like that. Flex Wheeler was there. Yeah, Ramy does seem to have some personal issues. Would you say Big Ramy is underrated? No, he's the Olympia champion, 2-time, in fact. To me, having a waist that small and tight on such an enormous physique already puts him. Is his waistline that small? I did a fadeaway the Olympia evolution, and it went from Brandon Curry to Big Ramy. And I left them all the same height so you could really see the shapes. Big Ramy's waistline looked a lot bigger than Curry's. I think Curry has a tremendously small waistline. No, I wouldn't say Big Ramy's underrated. Is he overrated? There's your question. Hard to underrate an Olympia champion. Underrated. Marx Max Muscle underrated. Huh? Maybe not. Phil had the best biceps arms. Phil has awesome arms. You compare Phil Heath's arms in that front double next to big ramrods. Ramy, maybe best quads. Really? Ramy's quads are huge. Huge. Almost too big. But you compare them with like a Jay Cutler or something like that. The separation's just not even close. Hey, I'm not dissing the big Ram. Underrated. Paul Dillette or Marcus Rule? Honestly, I think Marcus Rule was your next step up from Paul Dillette because he had a few goodies that Paul could not mess with. You turn around and Marcus Rule had a good back. He had a huge big old back. Dillette had some straw-headed glutes, actually. But I think Rule was just, evolution was shifting there. The evolutionary track. World Grand Prix. Yeah, look at Ronnie at the World Grand Prix. He was huge. And that was 99, before the 2003 explosion. He exploded. Who is your number one Mr. Olympia in your eyes ever? The number one? I don't know. What do you mean? Number one. Lee Haney? Ronnie Coleman? Them two are number one because they've won the most. Arnold Schwarzenegger for putting bodybuilding on the map. Him and Flex. Yeah, Flex was at the World Grand Prix. Nowhere near the condition of Coleman. Chad is probably pumping Ramy with all kinds of stuff. Hopefully he doesn't kill him. 99 British Grand Prix, I think, is the show. No. Flex Wheeler was massive at the 99 British Grand Prix. Coleman was petite compared to the World Grand Prix, the one that I am talking about. Tin Gangsto 92. Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me what I'm talking about. I'm just joking. Take a joke. Take a chill pill. Go to Brazil. Climb a hill with your buddy named Bill. Boom, boom. Going to Brazil. Boom, boom. Take a chill pill. Boom, boom. I climb a hill with Bill with my chill pill. Boom, it's ill. Boom. But seriously, would you be fair to say if Dorian was facing the 2003, Ronnie Coleman, would he have come third in a 3 week? Oh, would he have come in 3 weeks out? Yeah. And if he didn't tear his bicep, I think that Dorian Yates would stand next to Ronnie Coleman. And I mean stand next to Ronnie Coleman. Oh, sorry, Mark 13. Ramy's superpower is he can average out the competition. He would win the side shot, but that is it. He's got a good front lat spread, does he not? It was the World Pro Cup, not the World Grand Prix. That could be. The background is white with blue and red letters, I believe. Macho Man, I believe. 1, 2, 3, I pinned you. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Day 159 of saying hi to Marx. Hello, John Peter. How's your whole family doing? Oh, come on. That was funny. You guys can use that one. Free of charge. Can you please give us an insider wrestling story? You guys remember the British Bulldogs? Dynamite Kid? It was Dynamite Kid and Davy Boy Smith, two British boys. And then there was the two French guys. Le le français. There was the Rougeau brothers, Ray and Jacques. Jacques and Ray. And one of the British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid, he was bullying this Rougeau brother all the time. He'd slap him. He'd bully him around. So one of the French guy's brother was Ray. Ray was a kind of a rugged guy. He did some boxing. He really fought. And his younger brother wasn't. He didn't. But he told him, you got to defend yourself, man. You can't let bullies pick on you. You got to smash them back. So he talked him into attacking this British Bulldog as he come into the locker room. But not just attacking him. He had a roll of quarters in his fist. His brother told him to do that. He put him up to it. Well, he was hitting him from behind. He was bullying him. You got to do something. And this Dynamite Kid was a rugged man. He wasn't sure if he could take him, but he was tired of taking his crap. So soon as this British Bulldog walked into the locker room, wham! He smashed him right in the face. The British Bulldog, his teeth flew out, blood flying everywhere. He was half knocked out, and he still tried to kind of fight him. And then big melee, the locker room cleared, and what a mess. But that just goes to show you keep bullying somebody, and they're gonna, especially the Frenchman, yes, the Frenchman. You do not bug me, I get you. Of course, I have both in me. I'm a Heinz 57. Do you get angry during debates? Like Vince McMahon says, I wasn't angry. I was passionate. 1999 Coleman versus Phil Heath 2011. Who wins? It's close, guys. It's close. It's not, no one's better than the other. It would be depending on the lighting, depending on who's judging it. They're both in great condition. They both have muscle all over the place. One's bigger, one's more complete, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's close. It's close. Hunter's arms in the recent guest posing look insane. Hunter has been looking great. I think he took a lot of criticism from his placing. And sometimes that inspires you more than losing. You place high, you're proud of yourself, and then people start kicking you down. Say, oh, you didn't deserve your placing. Well, that fires you up. Plus, you got the resources from the big win to, employ your resources. Employ. And he's been employing. Sure, shoulders are not politics. I don't get it. Clarita definitely staying in 212 now that Derek probably won't make it, right? I think they're playing chess right now. I think Clarita wants to go where Derek Lunsford is not going. Because he knows he can't beat. He's not going to beat him. He could. But I think that he's going to try a new competition. So if Derek Lunsford can't make weight, he goes to the open. I think Clarita will go down to 212, take the title. But Kamal Elgarne, he's there. Build a Frankenstein bodybuilder using any top 10 from last Olympia. From the last Olympia or all of them? You're limiting me to the last Olympia? Come on. Come on. I'll build a weird bodybuilder with all the worst body parts. 1997, Dorian Yates, left arm. Make the other arm Tom Platz. I think that was his left arm too, though. Morning, midnight, true, but Hattie. Oh, that's his name. Marx, would you be interested in being a commentator at live bodybuilding events? I would love that. I would love that. I like seeing people get nervous. Used to wrestle, see people get nervous behind the curtain. It's funny. Where do you think Blessing will place at the 10th? Straightforward, 10th. He could get lower. He could. I don't think he's going to get higher than 10th. What can someone like Hunter do about his pec? Nothing. Does anyone know if there is surgery? It's a muscle once it gets torn up. I mean, if you try to work on that, it's going to make it look worse. Like if I tried to do body fill on a car, it would end up looking worse. But I think pec tears it's not that glaring of an omission, I don't think. Couple of poses, that's about it. Your front doubles might be your worst one with a tech pair. I paired my tech so bad. Wow. What can someone like that's why do you have well, I'm doing a live show. What do you think this is, Adam? Anyhow? No, I'm not going to read that comment. Terrible. Awful, awful. Prime Phil Heath is amazing, but his bark, his lack of width will be a big problem for him against Dorian, Ronnie, who were wider and taller. I think Ronnie, or Dorian rather, was so peeled that he could have came in 20 pounds heavier and he would have been still as diced as the other two dudes. So you never know. You never know. Of course, Ronnie did what it takes to win, so maybe he would do something else too. You don't know. When it comes to a mind that'll do anything that'll win, and they all did that. They all won in their respective timelines. It's very difficult to say. Arnold was going to do anything it takes to win. So you don't know. Thoughts on James Hollingshead? He's good. Can you post a comparison between Jason Giovanna? I know who he is, and Craig Titus. I think he will be really close. No, Craig Titus would win. I don't think Jason's a very good person to put in a comparison. Nothing against the guy. Will Nick Walker bring a better package this year than last year's Olympia? Oh, absolutely. Will he have the endurance to stand up there at the finals? We'll see. We'll see, because he hasn't competed in a while. Chest muscle is not flexible. No, it pops when pushed Too much weight on the bench press. You have a great voice and TV personality. Let's say I just like your presentation. Ask anyone besides me in terms of entertainment. You are one of the best. Yeah, my head's swollen up now. It's so heavy. They swell my head by giving me compliments like that. Mike Christian, 85-ish versus Mike Ashley. Yeah. Sometimes get their names mixed up. Yeah. Mike Christian supposedly natty too, wasn't he? 1990. Yeah, I make a battle of the natties. I get attacked by you guys. Even I think Mike Christian definitely was on something there at the Olympia. He was huge. He was one of the few guys that didn't get any smaller. I don't think you had the exposure yet. More exposure now than I've ever gotten before. Used to wrestle in front of a couple hundred people. That's it. They go home and forget about it. Now I got you guys. I love you guys. But when do you? I don't remember you. Can you please do a? No, Jason Genova. No Jason Genova comparisons. Come on. Mike Christian versus Kevin Levrone, 1992. I like Kevin Levrone, 92. Does Terrence Ruffin have a chance to win this year? Pretty difficult. Once they have a champion, they're set on. Chris Cormier, 1999 Olympia versus Jay Cutler, 1999 Olympia. Well, that's difficult to say because one placed third and one placed what, 14th? Goat Fitness. He just posted a video about that. I believe it was 14th. Jay place. I think. Ronnie's glutes were out of this world, and that's a thing. The guy turned around and he had some of the driest glutes and hamstrings that you would ever see, and his back didn't look quite so hard, did it? But when you look at Dorian Yates, his back looked harder. I'm not a Dorianite or a Colemanite. I prayed to both of them at one point in time. How many hours a week do you spend on your channel? How many videos have you made now? How many hours is there in a week? How many hours is there in a week? Whatever it is, add a couple. Add a couple. Late last night, before I got the female competitors of the Toronto Pro completed, and I knew I wasn't going to get any views for that. Yeah, I'm a saint. Women divisions should be covered too. And it took a while to cover all those divisions. So a lot of time, CK. Oh, he loves us. Of course I do, Mark. Of course I do. Do you see the most recent Hassan? No, I haven't seen Hassan Mustafa's recent update. That Nick Strength and Power posted? No, I haven't been watching Nick's videos. Do you think, nothing against him, do you think Dave Palumbo is a snake?
I have a pet snake. His name is Leatherhead. He's from Seattle.
Do I think Dave Palumbo's a snake? No, he's a human being, for goodness sakes. Can you do a video ranking every single Mr. Olympia in order, including each year? Wow. I just did an Olympia video. You could do commentary on every full podcast shows. John Arkin, no, it's very difficult here. The live feeds of the shows, because my internet's so slow, pauses and freezes, and it would be terrible. It would be terrible. What's happening? Oh, there goes some comments very fast. Your thoughts on Regan Grimes? Good future. Good future. I don't think he'll ever get into that top 3 spot, but who knows? Who knows? IFBB should add a natty division. Difficult. Difficult. Difficult to add a natty division, and I'll tell you why. And after I tell you why, you're going to say they're never going to have a natty division. If the IFBB initiates a division that says these guys are tested for illegal drugs that are illegal. So that's saying all these other divisions are doing illegal drugs. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Opinion about Hunter Labrada recent dirt video. I haven't seen it. Is it Nick Tajiri? Did Nick Tajiri do, or Trigilli do one? Tajiri. I said that on purpose. Can you make a Lavrone versus Dexter Jackson comparison? So what bodybuilding channels you watch if not Nick? I like Dave Palumbo's. I like Desktop Bodybuilding. I watch Goat Fitness. Bodybuilding News Network, Saunch Bodybuilding. He posts all the smaller shows that a lot of them don't waste the time. They should, just because of their low views. Next Strength and Power, he will not post these smaller shows. He wasn't even going to say anything about the Pittsburgh Pro, and then the guest posings. He knew the views were there, so he was all over the guest posings. What about the women that won their divisions? Give them some exposure. Hello, Mario. What is up? My coffee cup. Put a little bit of... What do they say? A little freshen your drinky poo? I don't know. Would love to hear an Arnold expression saying all of Marx Max Muscle's catchphrases. It is all peeled. It is so peeled. Come on, things of that nature. Come on. I'm late. Yeah, you are, Mario. Very late. One day you will meet a person such as Dana White or WWE president, and they will support you and hire you. Believe me. Maybe. Just got to stay healthy. I guess if you stay healthy, anything's possible, right? Just stick around. In your opinion, will Quentin live up to his potential? Oh, I hope so. So you like Dave Palumbo? Yeah, I can't stand him. Seems two-faced. I don't know what to tell you, man. Dave, he puts a lot into his channel. I like him. Very knowledgeable. I like that. That's why I do sets not bad. He's knowledgeable anyway. Might talk a little loose sometimes. But don't we all? Who cares about women's divisions? Saki Chin. Some people do. Some people watch them. Some people only watch the women divisions. And that's why I post the updates, things of that nature. If you don't like it, consider Wednesday a day off for Marx Max Muscle. Doesn't affect your guys' other videos, but I feel that they should get videos because there is an audience for them. Smaller, yes, but it is there. You're right about Nick not covering the smaller stuff, but he does also get some exclusive scoops from the guys themselves. Well, yeah, of course. Because they know they're going to get their names out there. They tell Nick. Oh, I got nothing against him. Hey, he needs to pay for that great big house of his. He bought big couches, big Christmas tree in the back. All of his friends laying on the couch together. Looked like they were cuddling. I think they were cuddling on the couch together. But anyway, I'm banned on X-rated power. Really? You couldn't take my on YouTube? He banned you on YouTube? Wow. That's funny. That is funny. Fair enough. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't like auto racing. I think it's foolish. We're not gonna go sit out there and picket it against it. Stop the racing. A hood came off a racing car one time, went it decapitated like 5 people, killed a couple more, chopped their heads clean off. Well, they cleaned up the mess and finished the race, but wow, cars can go some fast. I apologize for those of you getting something to eat. Dexter Jackson 2009, Hattie Shoup in 2019, both Olympia. Who would win, you mean? I think Hattie would, to be honest with you. Who is your favorite female bodybuilder of all time? Oh my goodness. Probably Corey. Probably Corey Everson. She was just so full of zest. Corey Everson. I'm not saying she was natty. Not saying she was natty by any means. But if you look at her now, like she's no spring chicken. Still beautiful. But she has her structure. She has her muscle. I think she's a Norwegian or something of that nature. She's a natural muscle. And when I say natural muscle, I'm obviously if you took everything away, she would still have quite a bit of muscle, is what I'm saying. In one of your videos, you sing a song, but I tried to search it, can't find it. It goes like, he just hit the ground. That's the song goes, he just hit the ground. He just hit the ground. Boom, boom. He just hit the ground. Boom. I'm a fan of your voice, the way you make fun of them. I'm making fun of them. Hey, if your imitation's the closest form of flattery. Linda Murray. Yeah, Linda Murray's one of my favorites too. One of my favorites too. Bev Francis, baby please. She was natty. So was Ronnie Coleman, 2002. Hey, I believe it. Look at him compared to 2003. Wow, there are levels. Why do you think bodybuilders are starting to look larger than even the mass monster Ronnie Coleman days with smaller waists too? Better skills? They're looking bigger than Ronnie Coleman? Did you ever see Coleman in 2003? You ever see Ronnie Coleman 2003 compared with guys today? I don't think you've actually ever seen Ronnie Coleman 2003. I think he was bigger than the guys nowadays. Were you interested in female bodybuilding from the moment you encountered it? Yes, of course. It's a female body is a beautiful thing. They're better looking than the men. They're smarter too. Know what? Sang J Rock baby. Pew, pew, pew. I was getting changed, y'all. I was getting changed. He was getting changed. He was off gear in 2002, yeah. He was on a lot less gear, I can tell you that. How big your arms? If I measured them, 10 inches. 10 inches of 2 hot dogs taped together, baby. I don't know. When they're this small, you don't measure them. You're not going to measure your arms. Thoughts on Dr. Tony Huge? Tony Huge. Tony Hughes? Who's Tony Hughes? I know Tony Hughes. Oh, he's a classic physique competitor, right? That's Tony Hughes. I think so. Oh, he's good. Good physique. They look softer and smaller nowadays. Depends on who you're comparing them with. Ronnie Coleman is probably harder than anyone now, but he was also harder than anyone back then. Ditto with Dorian Yates. So on an average, they might be harder now, but no, when you compare the best of the best. Hey, sorry if you've had this question before, but would you ever do a collab with other bodybuilding channels like Goat Fitness? If I was, it would be with Goat for sure. Hey, he could do an interview with me if he wanted. I don't think he's shown himself yet, and that's a hard bridge to get over. The nerves, things of that nature. Whereas I did live performances for years and years, so for me it was a little bit different. But let's see him get on camera, I think, first, get rid of that first few times, then do some interviews. I would like to see him do some interviews. Like Sanch. Hey, I'll do an interview with Sanch anytime. Anytime. Except for right now. Wow. More historical bodybuilding vids, please. I just did an Olympia one. Also, your thoughts on bodybuilding BS Nick Trigilli. He's there. He ruffles a few feathers. He ticks people off. He gets views. Ticks people off. He gets views. I don't mind him. The great big arms. He's a bodybuilder. He knows about the game. Only Ronnie was bigger. Everyone else is smaller. Well, I don't know if everyone was small. Jay was big. Didn't want to be that big. Big Ramy is walking at 300 pound, 5'10". Ronnie hit the high 200s. Who exactly was a mass monster 2010? 2000 to 2010. Craig Titus? King Kamali? Yeah, right. Are you familiar with a man by the name of Art Atwood? Now there's your mass monster. Take a look at the bar on that guy. Marcus Rule was around. You saying that he was small potatoes? Make Craig Titus look like a little Tinkerbell. Little Tinkerbell. Gunther Schlierkamp, 2002. You block the sun. King Kamali. Don't talk so loose. Would you interview Craig Titus once he's out? No. Bro, Mike Menzer. Comparison, please. Sonny Warcloud versus Marx Max Muscle. Marx Max Muscle, eat him up for breakfast. Sonny Warcloud drank. He was young. I'm smarter now. Beat Sonny Warcloud to the punch. When you're older, you have less life left and you're more vicious. You're more likely to kill. So, Marx Max Muscle. He would beat Sonny Warcloud. Who's your favorite bodybuilder, current and of all time? Jeez. With Blessing Awodibu getting a lot of popularity, I really like him. He's good. He is good. He's really good. I like to see Quentin Uriah get in the hunt just like him. Start winning some shows. Should have won the Toronto Pro last year. But anyway. Do you think Ramy would win this year? Yeah. Thoughts on Tominator's analyses, baby, please. I like the Tominator. I wish he would do more videos. He's a busy guy, and I don't know if talking is his favorite thing to do. on YouTube videos, even though he's great at it. Why did you decide to start live videos frequently nowadays? It's good development. I do it once a week. Once a week. I had planned on doing it for a while, and I just kind of said no to it. I didn't think that anybody was going to watch. I thought there'd be like 1 or 2 people watching. There's like almost 40 people watching now. We're over an hour. You guys know that, right? You guys are getting bonus time now. Worst injury during wrestling match. I've wrestled for years and I've never been seriously injured. I've hurt my back a couple of times, things of that nature, but I didn't go get it checked out, so I don't have any list of injuries to let you know of. Probably I call it a sore back. Caught a guy off the top rope one time, thought my back was okay. Then I took a clothesline out of the ring onto a hard ground, and that's when something went wrong. Something went wrong for sure. Sprained my ankle one time. I did a plancha out of the ring. The guy moved. He was supposed to move. Not the guy's fault. Moved, and I hit flat on the ground. And just the way I hit, I sprained my ankle. So I had a commission for a week. No, it wasn't broke. That's it. That's it. I keep getting recommended a video you made of an actor. Is your most viewed video. Oh, William Smith just passed away. William Smith. He was Conan's dad in Conan the Barbarian, the big bearded guy. Big bearded guy. Why Marx Max Muscle? What's the story behind the name? If there is any. What, Marx Max Muscle? I just needed a name for a YouTube channel. I said, why not Marx Max Muscle? People will make fun of it first couple of times, and then they will forget how funny it sounds, and they'll just roll off your tongue. Marx Max Muscle. Which area of bodybuilding is your favorite? Oh, which era? They're all so different. I like the early 80s. The early 80s and the late 80s are different. You can definitely see a difference there. Early 80s, there was a couple of years. Reminds you of the developmental stages. WWF in the early 90s, they didn't know which way to go. And it was made for some interesting TV. And I like watching 1982, 83, 84. Those old Olympias, priceless to me. 90s is good. Sean Ray, all the big dudes, all the way big dude. Wow, 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 wow. If any video game company decides to make a AAA game about bodybuilding, would you consider playing it? Yeah, I've always thought of that. You hit 2 buttons for the legs. The faster you hit the buttons, they flex their legs harder, and then do the arms. Then you get it faster, and the faster you hit it, they go. That would be cool. You could actually play that game. I would. Hey, Sanch. Hey, you just made it because we're over an hour. I was just telling the ladies and gentlemen we're past time. I generally donate 1 hour of my time to you guys. Sanch, you do some great work, man, covering those smaller shows, things of that nature. If you checked out my latest video, the female divisions, Toronto Pro, took me all night to do that one, and you do those type of videos all the time, so cheers, man. Cheers, your channel's going to grow. Who is your favorite female bodybuilder? I already answered that. Probably Everson, Corey Everson. I like them all. I like them all. Linda Murray, Rach McLeish, hey. Bev Francis, baby, please. Maybe the best uncrowned Miss Olympia. Happy I made it, brother. Are you able to support yourself with bodybuilding YouTube videos yet? Yes. But my wife has to work too. My wife has to work too. I could support myself, but she likes to have nice things too. I think we just need nice things now, Adrian. He made her go to work when she was pregnant. Rocky too. Interesting idea for bodybuilding game. Press X for steroids. Well, no, you would make money. You would make money for winning the circuits. And you would buy, they would show you buying, they call it chicken. Gotta get the good chicken. Go buy some chicken. They'd show you going to the chicken, go into the room to eat the chicken. You'd be really, yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. You would at one point in the game, if you won a certain show, they would let you spend a night in a hotel room with Kevin Levrone, and then you would emerge the next day dry. So you'd have some vodka with him, is what was going on in there. That would be in the game too. Yeah. Get it started. Get it started. Hi, Marx. They take forever. Oh, yes, they do, Sanch. They do. But I'm sure the competitors really appreciate it. It's so nice to be entertained. Isn't it? Take all the, all the graphics in the world of all these video games and all these, computer generated visual stuff that they make in all these movies. Hey, I'll take somebody that's entertaining or Jerry Seinfeld to talk to. I'll take that over that any day. Give me entertainment. Favorite wrestler, old time, and why? Macho Man Randy Savage. The way he talked, he was a nut bar. He was a nut bar. Totally nut. Raw predictions. William Bonac and Big Ramy would be fighting for the top 2 this year. Bonac can beat Ramy one-on-one. You met Ashley Kaltwasser? Is it Wasser? Kaltwasser. At the Trader Joe's at LA. Asked her on a date. Thanks, but I have a boyfriend. Hey, at least I tried. True story. She's cute. My wife's a redhead. I like redheads. Yeah. She's cute. Natalia's cute too, I find. $54 likes. There's 56 likes. Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, please, oh please, hit the thumbs up on this video. I gotta go soon. Bring that 56 up to, look, it got up to 60. You see that? The power of the voice? The pen is mightier than the sword. Look. Hey, just an example of that. The pen is mightier than the sword. Look, wait. Let me see here. There's the sword. There's the pen. Reap, 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 reap. Pen, mightier than the sword. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going. Gotta get supper started for my wife. She gets home from work. She brings home the bacon. I fry it up. We don't eat bacon. Oh, wait. Bodybuilding News Network. That's what it's all about. Advocating for the athletes and promoting the contests. That's true. But what you do is so valuable and for the community and the history of the sport. Well, we all do what we can do. We can always do a little bit more, but you can always do a little bit less too. You could always do a little bit less too. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Oh no, that's what Nick's drinking the power. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Says it very quick now. You guys notice that? Love you guys. Appreciate it. I'm I'm dissing the man. Dissing the man. He's 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 the man. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace. Bye.